Here I am in Houghton-Le-Spring, or just Houghton for all of us people who live around here. As I'd be driving up here, you come up there, drive up there, up the hill, and this is why it's called Houghton Cut, because they cut a big hole in the hill to drive a road through. So I would be coming across, look and see that, and I would just wonder, hey, what is that? So I'm going to go and show you. It's really cool, I think. There we go. The remains of a little, I don't think this was a church. It's probably like a gatehouse. I don't know, because there's nothing on the other side. Which is weird, because when you look at it from the front, there's something there. But there's just a sheer drop on the other side. So I'm guessing it wasn't always like that. Although I don't know. You get quite a view from up here. Oh, there's a swing. Ooh, I've never seen that before. It's a sneaky house thing. Let's go in. And it doesn't smell of pee. That's always a plus. You can stand up in here. Oh, I wonder what this was for. It's at the entrance of the graveyard. Little brick building with a solid, like a solid concrete ceiling. A little doorway, window in the corner. And it is on the side. Maybe it was a coal bunker for the church, perhaps, like where the vicar used to live. With having a little hole in the side, that's what they used to do. They'd have a hole in the side so that when they came along with the coal, they wouldn't have to have the door open or anything. They would just dump it in the little hole. So perhaps it's that. And of course, if there's a swing, I think I'm going to have to... How on earth do you have a go on a swing with one bloody hand? And it's made of rubber. Yeah, that's... I can actually stand on the ground here. I can't do that. I would need to have two hands. Hold on. But it's built into the side of a cliff, this graveyard. So there's not so many graves here, but there is right at the far end. And here we are, at the graveyard proper. And if we're lucky, we might see some rabbits. but you can see it's been a quarry at some point. So they've took stone out, sandstone I think. That's probably why this is fairly flat. And I'm pretty sure that there's a legend that it's haunted by, I think it's at the top of the cliff or something. It's like a headless coachman. Something to do with a coach that goes across the top because it fell off or something. But also something to do with the legend was something to do with someone being buried in the sides of the cliffs. I'm not 100% sure. But hey, let's have a look and see if we can find any holes in the cliffs and things like that. But yeah, you can see it's this part here is, oh look, a butterfly, a blue butterfly. It's the first one I've seen this year. Yeah, cool. I think a big graveyard thing there. But yeah, where do these go? Is that a wall? I think so. I nearly stepped on the grave. Where's that? 1881. James something or other. There's another one. Dorothy. Well, that looks like a wall. So what's that? Ah, could this be the legendary grave that I was talking about? It's got a big metal plate put across it. So you could probably get in here at some point. But it's kind of built almost into the cliff. Should we see if we can read any of it? Within this tomb lies the remains of the Reverend, not sure what that is, William Standish Esquire of sure what that is. It's easy to read on the thing. July 1850. Such is the kingdom of heaven, with a coat of arms on and a metal plate. Can't find any gaps, but so perhaps that's part of the legend of the headless coachman. I don't know. There's brick that's came out there. But yeah, I heard the story that somewhere along here, some coach had came over the side of the cliffs, like up there. And I don't know, everyone's headless when you have legends. It sounds good, doesn't it? But yeah, big old gnarly tree. Spring with the daffodils. That looks like another metal plate. over there in the side of the wall. So let's go and have a look, see what we can find. Check out the Kurt graves. Anne Wilkinson, 1818. And there's a big old plot with some huge trees growing in it. Would have had originally this would have had metal fencing going around it, so obviously that's a fancy pants person just for one grave, which strangely has no markings on whatsoever. Yeah, the big old grave plot with one gravestone marker and nothing to mark it with. I don't think there's ever been anything written on there, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if someone's tried to chisel the way in or something. Guess we know what some people do around here in the night. Naughty naughty. That looks almost like it's been bricked up. But I think it is just stone. But this is definitely not stone. It's stonework. This is a big old tomb. Is now being bricked up. Yeah, it's been bricked up and a metal plate put across to stop people getting in. You can get your hand down there, but I don't know. You can see the sides of the brickwork and the arches. It's pretty fancy, really. That was at some point. So that's another tomb that we found built into the side of the cliffs. And this, if you look at it there, is it's quarry. It's part of the quarry. There's another quarry further along that way. So I'm guessing this quarry, if people are buried here in the early 1800s, the quarry's going to be way before that. 1700s, maybe older, I don't know. Try to see what the oldest graves are. That one's really weathered. Can't make out any years on that. That one's pretty good nick, 1894. (1864). Done for another vicar, 1886. Congregations of the Houghton-Le-Spring circuit. A circuit, as if you like run around the place or something like that. Who's this one? 1909, he's an older one. That tree has literally grown through that grave. The power of nature. that. That there looks very unstable. That looks like it would fall down at any moment. But I don't know where the church would have been, because that the little house right at the start, I think that's just like a fancy entrance. It's too small to be a church, and the side of it's all tipped down, like down a steep kind of ravine, so that cannot be there. So where would it be? You see, there's come down here and it goes steep down. Is that a fox? It's a fox? Yeah. There you go, it's a fox. Foxy. I think it's a fox. See, that's someone's weird ginger dog. Yeah, I think it's a fox. How cool is that? Foxy bingo. It's watching me now. If I zoom in, I think you see it just next to the thing. So it's seen me. It's keeping an eye on me. Oh, look! I have found more tombs. More tombs. See a fox. Foxy. So we've got more tombs here. Quite a lot of them. One here. Wonder how many tombs are hidden behind all of this ivy. There's another one. This one's well looked after. Oh, he's a general. General William Bockwith, part of the Trimdon Hussars, and Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and John Beckwith from Silksworth, 1891. So there's another dude, or dudes, the dudesses, who are in the graveyard, in the walls, and yeah, see what I mean? That doesn't look healthy, does it? We've got some old graves here, 1836. Oh no, that's when he's born. Hey look, someone's laid some daffs. I wonder if that's maybe a relative, or just someone who is nice. Now, what have we got hidden in these things? That is another tomb. Whoa, nearly fell in a big hole. Don't want to be seeing no dead people. Yeah, that is definitely another tomb, but almost nothing left of it. Maybe these aren't tombs, and they are just markers put on the sides of the cliff. The ones further back, the big ones, the doors, definitely are tombs. because there's doors there. You can get in there. Got some cool cliffs and a big old craggy hole. Craggy hole there. Underneath the scary rocks. The rocks of doom that I shall not be going under, because that looks like there might be some death. Fox is still there. I think he's still there. Is he there? I think so. Yeah, he's sat watching. Hello, Mr. Fox. He's a sneaky geezer. Let's see if we can snake up a little bit. See if we can see Mr. Fox. Now, should we go up there and see? Come on then, let's do it. Let's see if we can see Mr. Fox. Be very quiet. Oh, it's a cat. Hello. Hello, Mr. Cat. I thought you were a fox, being all ginger and stuff. Ah, look at that. A modern memorial. Those who lie here in unmarked graves. Friends of Houghton Cemetery. I've never been up there. So I'm going to go down here. I have been here. And this place is really cool. This is where you have kind of wild graveyard. But yeah, if you look on the side, this is literally on the side of a cliff almost. Hanging on the side. So you come along here in the dead of night with just your old lantern to show you the way as you go past the graves of Edith Wanless in 1943. The graves along here are newer, but they're less well kept. And then you just look at all of that. It's very overgrown. And look at those just hanging on the sides of the cliff. Look, there's the interesting. There's the fence. Does that mean that those are not in sacred ground? Are those suicide graves? Suicide graves. There's another Wanless. Joseph and Mary Jane Wanless. And some twins, I guess. Didn't live very long. There's another grave. But yeah, I came along here in it was kind of dusk, and it was really atmospheric and spooky because it's all overgrown, and you've got all these graves all all overgrown as well, and all kind of higgledy-piggledy. Right then. There's a World War I grave. J. Place, no one knows his first name. Died 19-year-old, 1916. What a waste wars are. Don't support wars. They're always engineered by people who want more money and more power. And the people like me and you are the ones who die pointlessly for them. There's another one. Again, my first name, A. Richardson, 1919. He survived the war. He survived much longer. He's 24, so I'm guessing got a bad dose of delayed death from the war. Again, 1919, 20 years. People rarely die that young of natural causes. And Todd, 1915, 70 years. Road down there, I think. Managed to get to the bottom of the old graveyard. Oh, we can go a bit further. Let's go a bit further. See what we can find. Here we are at the end of the road that goes just past it there. To the farmer's field. That was some geese, but it's not. There you go. There you go. So now you know, when you're driving past Houghton Cut, and you have a look to the side, and you see the little tiny church house, now you know what's there. It's a very cool graveyard. So why not come in and have some peaceful time? Show these people having a peaceful time. Oh, there's a robin. I guess that trail take you to the top of where the cliffs are. Hey, let's have a look. So, I've climbed to the top of the hill where Houghton Cut cuts through. You can hear anyway, it's a bit windy up here. So, look at east. You've got Hall, which isn't there anymore, it's just a road. Seven Sisters. Kind of a paganistic thing. Yeah, cracking view. What you can see. Join me a wander. Looks like an old train. What do you call them? See, put the lines on because it's too thick for that to be a fence post, probably. I don't know, maybe it's a fence post. Apparently people go rock climbing too. Nice big crack in the cliffs. Very cool. That's how close it is to the road. So next time you're driving along, up or down Houghton Cut, and you have a little look to the side, you see the little church. Now you know what's inside. So maybe come and visit. It's nice, it's peaceful. You wouldn't have thought such a peaceful place is so close to a very, very busy dual carriageway. All traffic's slowed down now because they're doing roadworks.